Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are using Doodle Tarot. Uh, it's a study deck for beginners for our reading. So I've used this one before, but let's take a look, see what your reading is today. I hope everybody is having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Happy summer to you all, winter to those down south. Your first card is Two of Swords. So you have some tough decisions coming in. There might be some energies that are not working out, that are purposely trying to cause you, um, you know, stagnant energy, I should say. Like someone is purposely trying to cause you problems, right? So you have these like tough decisions, like what do you do? I feel for some of you, you might feel like you're stuck in the middle of a situation and you don't know what to do and you don't know the truth about the situation. So you're just kind of at a stalemate, trying to understand what is going on. How is this happening? What I would suggest is to just give it to the universe. Don't allow yourself to become, yeah, the death card. Yeah. So give it to the universe. Let this tower fall down. Right. Whatever it is, like don't participate in this energy. Right. Somebody has purposely kept you in the dark. They have purposely caused an illusion, and now you have to deal with the problems that they've caused. So this card is telling you that, you're going to have some tough decisions, but I think for the most part, you're not going to have to make the decisions yourself. I think for the most part, they're going to be made for you. The universe is going to step in, the creator, your spirit team, your ancestors, they're going to step in and you're going to be able to have clarity on these decisions that need to be made, and it's gonna be a little bit easier for you to where you're not in such a hard situation. But I do feel like there has been um, you, someone has purposely kept you in the dark so that you don't truly know situate what is truly going on, and that is going to cause a tower moment, right? When you give it to the universe and you do not participate in the games, you do not participate in the lower energies, right? And you give it to the universe, the creator, God source, it's going to cause a tower moment. This tower moment that is going to cause a death to the ego, right? This person's not going to know what to do because you didn't respond the way they anticipated. You're taking your time to understand what you didn't understand. You're not moving in any direction that can be predicted, right? So you're very unpredictable right now because you're kind of like, I'm not playing this game, right? You have a game set up. I see the game. I see both sides of the board, and I'm not playing it. And because of that, you're causing a death to this situation. You're causing an ego death. You're bringing in a new beginning, and you're changing the energy. You're letting go of whatever this person or this situation is trying to do by not feeding into it. You're calling back your energy and you're refusing to participate in this behavior, and because of that you are changing the outcomes, right? You're the one that's creating new beginnings, and you're the one that's ending cycles that will no longer be able to repeat in your life, period. And you are letting go of any expectations in this situation because you're giving this situation to source, and because of that you've it's game over because it didn't even get started because you're refusing to participate. So because of that, you're letting go, and the letting go is healing your situation. Yeah, it's healing you and it's bringing you in victory, right? So because you have changed the outcome of what was predicted to happen. So, your spirit team, give all praise to the great creator, the most high, the great spirit, your ancestors. They interceded in this situation. They gave you heads up. They let you know what was going on. They communicated with you in a way that you were able to avoid a situation, and you were able to see a situation for what it truly was, and you were able to call back your power, and you were able to step away from the game that was being set up to be played, in your downfall, and instead you are calling in victory, you are calling in triumph over this. You will see success in this situation, and you will celebrate from this because you refuse to participate in the behavior that it's just not worth your time. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. The people that are involved are probably not even worth your time and not worth your energy and not worth your effort, right? These people might be some people that enjoy chaos, that enjoy lying and manipulation and making up stories and playing the victim and, blah, blah, blah. So it sounds like, based off your cards, that you truly saw the truth in the situation, and yeah, they're not happy. They're not happy because, you're the one winning when they wanted you to lose. And here you are, you're winning, and that's not how it was supposed to go. You were supposed to play this game. You were supposed to not know anything. You were supposed to be in the dark. You weren't supposed to know what was being done. They wanted to watch your downfall. They wanted to watch you fall, and they wanted to laugh, and they wanted to get the last laugh out of the situation. And they're not happy, and they're full of anger and rage because you just didn't you just didn't participate. You didn't fall for it. You you saw, you allowed spirit to guide you. You allowed the great creator to move in your heart space and tell you what to do. And because of that, yeah, they're not happy. Well, that's not your fault. So, um, too bad for them, right? They'll have to get over it. It's maybe they'll see, hopefully they get a life lesson out of this situation, that manipulation is wrong, no matter who you do it to. It's not right. um, it's a give and take equally. And when they have a blindfold over you, they didn't even give you a chance. There was no chance for you to even know what was going on. They were purposely trying to destroy you. And so, you might have a tough decision, but I don't think it's your decision. I think the universe is going to handle it all for you. Yeah. You've got movement coming in where everything's going to be addressed. Tables are going to flip, situations, scenarios are going to change. Um, this is going to be a rapid situation where they thought it was going to go one way and it's going to go another. And they're going to see you rise when they wanted you to fall. And it's all going to happen so quickly that are not going to know what's going on. But you don't have to worry about it because you're divinely protected. The universe, the creator, has seen everything, has protected you, has allowed you to see what you needed to see to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your situation, right? And so, you're going to hear about this, but you may not actually be a part of this whole situation, but you might be hearing about it. But it's going to play out however it needs to, and you're going to have a wheel of fortune come in. You're going to see the things come in for you that's meant to come in for you. You're going to see the happiness. You're going to see the oh, there's a shiny, I can't get to the, there we go. You're going to see the destiny that was always meant for you, that was trying to be blocked, right? You're going to be able to move forward with new beginnings, new happiness. The scales are being balanced. There was a lot of things in your life that was injustice, right? It was purposely done against you, and then it was hidden in the dark so that it was not a just situation. And now things are changing. The universe is changing. The universe is seeing the truth. And this is a year of masks falling off and truth being seen and cover-ups being exposed, right? So now you're going to have that good luck coming in because you finally got all this other nasty energy out of the way, right? This energy is going to allow you to see who was for you and who was against you. This energy is going to allow you to understand who truly was rooting for you and who was jealous, who really wanted you, who really loved you, and who just threw the word love around without any authenticity behind it, right? People use that word way too freely, right? And don't have the don't have the real energy to even back that word up, right? And you're going to see that in this reading. You're going to see that you're going to see the people, you're going to see the mask fall off because they're going to be so they the way they're feeling right now is the way they wanted you to feel. They wanted you to feel like this, caught off guard, surprised, unexpected. By the time you figured everything out, it was already done, over with, and they got their last laugh, right? This is how they wanted you to feel. And now they're feeling it. So they're mad at you because their own manipulative game didn't work out. They're mad at you because spirit saw what they were doing and put a stop to it. And they're mad at you because you returned to sender, right? And now they don't know what to do because this was not how they expected it to happen. But it's okay for you because things are working out. You are going to leave anything that doesn't serve you, anything that has tried to stop you in your tracks. You are going to leave. You're going to leave that behind. This Wheel of Fortune is going to leave you feeling like you no longer are in lack. Right? You are finally going to break through. Yes, you're going to be successful. You're going to break through. You're going to discover the truth about everything, and you're going to expose it, right? Then you're going to have new ideas that's going to lead you to new beginnings. You're going to be able to create anything you want to create because you are the alchemist and you have the ability to make anything possible. So now you're going to manifest your true life, what you deserve, what was taken from you in disguise, and you're going to manifest this into your life, right? You're going to finally live the life that you need and that you deserve and that you've waited for, right? And then you're going to have this masculine come in who is really going to structure everything. They're going to have the authority to make sure all of this goes the right way. And there's going to be so much to celebrate, so much to enjoy and be thankful for, right? And you're going to be able to share that with others. Gratitude, right? You're going to be able to share the love that you're receiving from the universe with others. And you're going to make new friends. You're going to celebrate with this new energy, and you're going to close some doors, and you're going to heal some hearts. And it's just going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be long overdue, is what I feel like for you. Like it's going to be I never thought this was going to ever happen. And it's going to be a peaceful transition to a life that you truly deserve, but it was robbed from you. It was taken from you because of people knowing that you yeah, this is a card of authentication. So you're going to get your authenticity. You're going to get the truth. The universe is tired of the lies. The universe is going to pull the curtain back and show everybody and everything that has ever been done to you in the dark, and the lies and the betrayals and the cover-ups and the sneakiness. It's the authenticity is going to come out, and you're going to get the truth exposed. And when it does, it's going to bring in such a reward that you are going to be able to give to others. Yeah, you're going to have the ability to be able to truly give back to those who are less fortunate, to those who have been there, and to those that might be there in your shoes, that at that particular time maybe they're going through something, and you're able to help them have what they need to get through, right? You're going to be able to really show up. And then those that have done you wrong, they're going to have to sit in that energy. They're going to have the anxiety, the fears. They're going to everything that they wished on you is going to be their end game because they chose to do what they chose to do. And what they forgot to understand is that the great creator sees everything. He's in all of us, so he sees everything. The world, yeah, everything's going to come into alignment. Successful endings, possibilities, and completion. You are going to have more than what you could ever expect or imagine from this situation. You're going to rise from this. And everybody's going to know that God, source, creator, ancestors, your spirit team, everybody's going to know that you had a higher force exposing all of this. But you doing the work, you showing up, you being determined to stick in there when you could have given up, when everybody gave you every possible reason to throw in the towel, but you kept showing up. Be you this teamwork that you have with yourself, with your ancestors, with the universe, this power that you have connected to and you have empowered yourself with and healed yourself with, you've overcome things that nobody would have ever expected or would have ever even believed it was possible to do, and you've done it, and you've done it with the help of God, source, creator, the all source of love, great, the great spirit, right? You've done it with the help of your ancestors who showed up, the help of your spirit teams, your angels. You've done the work, and that is what's going to make people bel see the higher power in everything, because there's no way any other way it could have been done other than with the true love of the creator who truly loves you, who supports you, and who saw what was done to you and who is standing up in your defense. So keep moving forward, keep showing up, stay positive. It's all going to work out. You got everything that you need in your hands, in your heart. And just remember to have gratitude and love. Remember to give thanks to your ancestors, to your spirit team, to the creator who gave you life, who has protected you when people tried to come against you. And just always give gratitude and thanks, and give respect and honor where it truly belongs. And just live your life happy. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve to love and be loved, and to wake up without worries and fears and anxiety, and to just breathe again, and to show others how to empower themselves and not give up and transform, and to have faith when there is, like, no faith left. you know your journey is a big one, and it is meant to be appreciated. And I wish you all the blessings. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.